Delta Force Hawk Ops could literally change the gaming industry. Today, the devs sat down and had a talk, and they answered a lot of our questions that you guys and everyone has been asking. And I have those answers for you today. And some of these answers might actually surprise you because they definitely surprised me. So let's hop right into it. Let's start this right off. Will Black Hawk Down campaign mode support co-op? And it will support co-op. So I know a lot of you guys asked that. I saw that in my comment section quite a bit. And you will be able to play solo and with the team if you want. And I mean, we couldn't ask for more, right? Will the campaign mode have microtransactions or be free? The Black Hawk Down campaign mode will be premium content. So the way I'm looking at this, and let me finish that, it will include no microtransactions. So the way I'm reading this is that a good majority of the game will be free, but so I would compare this to like Warzone and in Call of Duty, right? So where you have to pay to play the campaign, but Warzone's free. So I'm assuming that's the direction they're taking, which is good considering a lot of us are going to be playing the free-to-play unless you guys are interested in the campaign. Of course, I will be buying the full game and showing you guys here. And also, I will have early access to this game come next month, and I will be streaming it on my Twitch and putting videos up here on YouTube. Let's hop into the next one. Will there be vehicular combat, and to what extent? And they said that there will be vehicular combat. However, it will be... It might be insane. I don't know. And I don't know if this combat applies to the extraction mode yet. Okay. I don't know. But I will have access, like I said, and we'll be able to test it out. They said there's going to be vehicles in the playtest here in July when I get access. So it should be interesting to see how vehicles mix in. And if you guys have any questions down below, I may be able to get them answered for you. So drop them in the comment section or what you guys think about Delta Force so far. I know a lot of the DMZ fans are really looking forward to this game. Will there be terrain deformation? And yes, you will be able to destroy certain buildings or certain objects to change the way you can play the game. So the way I look at this is if someone is sitting in a building, you could blow a hole through the wall and enter in a different way, if that makes sense. That's the way I look at it. I don't know if I'm wrong, but that's the way I'm taking that one. Will the game include a map editor like traditional Nova Logic version of BHD? Now, I didn't play the original one, so apparently they had a map editor, and currently there's no plans for this, but they can understand the want and need. They really want to focus and make sure that the 3 parts of their game is great before they start adding in. So they're not saying no, but right now it's not in their plans, if that makes sense. What are the plans for future DLC and new game modes? Will there be a Battle Royale mode? And they have major plans to support the game with fresh new maps from both Havoc Warfare and Hazard Operation modes. We'll be introducing new themes on seasonal basis, which I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm very excited for. Providing fresh twists on existing gameplay modes. We have lots more to share with this at a later time, but there is no current plans to include a Battle Royale mode. How will character customization work? Additional skins will be made available for each game's operators, but the bulk of the customization is reserved for weapons and vehicles. Our extensive gunsmith system offers players a high degree of flexibility in how they want their weapons to look and feel, and unique skins will also be available to further individualize the look. I butchered that. How will the game ensure there are no pay-to-win mechanics? Now, this is a big one. And this is what my video title is all about, okay? They are against pay to win. Now, I'm going to read their answer in full so you guys can get a scope of it. This is something we want to be very clear on. We do not believe in pay to win mechanics and will include no such items in Delta Force Hawk Ops. As a free-to-play title, we need to monetize in order to support the game, but we prefer to do this through cosmetic items such as operators and weapon skins. A fair and balanced gameplay environment is the top priority. Now, if you guys want to name a game that it's a multiplayer online experience that isn't focused on pay to win, even if they say they're not, right? This could change everything. And a lot of people were worried about pay to win mechanics, especially with the way DMZ did things. So I'm happy to hear they are very against it. I think this is a fantastic take, and I understand that they need to make money, and I'm sure you do as well. But I hope that they're able to balance it in a way that it makes sense and it makes us want to spend money, right? How will the game address cheaters? This was another big question I saw in my video that I posted about this. If you haven't watched that, you should check that out. Our client and server teams, okay, technically, they have a whole team dedicated to this. And they will be checking it out to see how it goes in the first PC playtest here in July, which, again, I will be playing. So they seem to have an idea of how they're going to combat cheaters. Obviously, this will evolve and change as we go on, but we can give them hope. I think one thing to keep in mind is that most online games are going to have cheaters. It's really hard to combat this completely. If you guys see, we have Valorant. Valorant is fairly decent, probably one of the best at combating cheaters, but they have a kernel level anti-cheat, meaning if you guys don't know what that means, I would look it up. There's a big explanation into it, but Valorant does a good job at anti-cheat and people still cheat. However, to hear that they have a whole team dedicated to this, you know, unlike other companies, we won't talk Call of Duty. So I hope that they really look into this and make it great. When is the global release date? We are currently still finalizing our schedule for the full release, and we'll be sharing further details at the right time. For now, we focused on testing and receiving player feedback, which, as you guys know, you'll see down this line of questions too, they're already testing it. And for some of you guys, I hope that they put a lot of testing it and drop a complete game that's not riddled with bugs. There's a lot of companies these days dropping bugs and games that, and if they drop a game that's buggy, it's going to kill their launch. I really hope they hold it in and rein it down and make it fantastic. Will the game be available in Asia, including beta testing? We truly feel the support of our fans across Asia, while the upcoming PC alpha test set for July is focused on North America and Europe. We hope to roll out further testing in Asia before launch. So there is, you guys will see. What platforms will the game be available on besides Steam? Our upcoming PC alpha test in July will focus on Steam and the official launcher versions of Delta Force Hawk. So they'll have their own launcher, like Escape from Tarkov per se, if you guys know what I mean. However, you'll also be able to just play it on Steam, which is good because having another launcher, it gets messy. But who knows, one could be better than the other and one might not be. I will probably try the Steam version. I'm assuming that I'll be playing the beta on the official launcher though. What regions will Delta Force be available in? So other than platform restrictions, they haven't released much about this, and region availability for mobile and console versions has not yet been confirmed. So outside of platform problems, it seems like it's going to be everywhere. Obviously this will change, or it won't change, who knows, we'll see down the line. When will the global mobile beta testing start? Large-scale testing of the mobile version of Delta Force is already taking place in China, and international versions are in development. We'll let you know as soon as any international test for mobile is scheduled. So, like I said, they are testing around the world right now. And I've been seeing clips of the mobile. People say that it's the true next-gen mobile experience. I personally haven't played it. Obviously, I can't. But a lot of people have been praising the mobile version of the game. And if you guys didn't know, this game will be available on iOS, Android, console, and PC on every platform that you can imagine. You'll be able to play Delta Force, which I'm very excited for. What are the system requirements for Delta Force Mobile? You're gonna need, you can read the stats right there of what you need, but I'm assuming most people will be able to play it. These are older things, so I assume most people will be able to play it. Will there be controller support on mobile and PC? Now, this was another giant question I had in my video, and they said, to be honest, controller support was not a super high on our list of priorities until we demoed the game during Summer Game Fest. The feedback we received was loud and clear. please add controller support. So yes, this is indeed something we're aiming to implement as soon as possible. Please note, however, that controller support is unlikely to be ready in time for the PC alpha test. So I want to make this clear. There will be controller support for console, obviously, okay? I don't want you guys to take that the wrong way. This is about mobile and PC. And obviously, they're working on it. So right now on mobile, you just have to use regular mobile controls. And on PC, you have to use keyboard and mouse. Now, that might worry you. However, this next question is what we're talking about. Will there be cross-platform play? Another giant question I got. We do not plan to support cross-play between PC and mobile, as we believe this would be unfair to players on both platforms. We are still considering options for cross-play between consoles and PC, and we'll let you know. So a lot of you guys asked if there will be cross-play between console and PC. Now, as of right now, they don't know, and I think a lot of people are asking this question for two reasons, right? The first reason being, is there an advantage over PC players and console players? And I have friends that play on PC that want to play with me because I'm on console. So hopefully down the line we'll see. I could see inevitably them adding crossplay between consoles and PC, but I really don't know. I would assume that they will add that. But again, I don't work for them. I'm just using sense here. So who actually knows? Now, again, these questions were answered by a dev over at Delta Force. If you guys have any other questions, or if you guys, what do you guys currently think about Delta Force? Go ahead and drop a comment down below and drop a sub if you guys want to see more Delta Force content, because I plan on slamming this game once it comes out. And again, I will be streaming early access on Twitch. You can find my Twitch link below, and there will be videos right here on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm very excited to take a deep dive into this game, and I hope you guys are too.